War and Order players, in today's video we are going to pick it up where we left off. So yeah, for the people who didn't see last week's video, I was raiding the number 2 alliance and then I got hit by the number 1 alliance twice, both times by SOS. I had 4 reins at least every time, but it wasn't enough. But as you can see, I have recovered by now and I'm doing some extra recruiting. I didn't badge heal because I accidentally clicked heal all, which I tend to do a lot. So I just had to sit and watch for most of the healing. But that gave me an idea to make a video for the deep load. Because my army wasn't going to survive in the levels that I'm normally competing at, I decided to go to the lowest level where you can still attack people and what will happen when people see a really small margin there. It's not like I really had a choice anyways, like I had no other place to go, but this way I could at least make it a little bit funny for myself. So yeah, here we are in the deep load, and as you can see, I'm playing one line, I'm playing even infantry, even mages, and some angels, and as you can see, I'm pretty heavy on the infantry, and heavy meaning like compared to the rest in this march. I feel like all the opponents that I played in this level of deep load, they just send everything that they have when they have selected level first. It shows that a lot of people look at the march size when they're attacking instead of the battle power. And even though the battle power for a 35,000 or 45,000 march isn't that high, you should put in comparison that if this was a full on march size, it's probably a high-end player and he probably has way better tech than you do. But yeah, that's what I always look at. It's like the battle power. Of course, I look at the march size because I can make an indication of what level someone has, but it is definitely important to look at the power it brings with it as well. And I'm just going through these reports right now, and as you can see, most of them have under 10, even 5,000 kills on me. And you know, that's not that impressive because I know most of these people have tier 7, tier 8, and I have tier 10. But wouldn't you agree it's hilarious when you have nothing to do, when your troops are healing, that you just get these reports all the time from people who didn't take the time to even analyze what they were attacking. And especially like the one I am about to show you is where I attack this guy first and I just obliterate his army, and like 2 hours later he decides he is ready to get some revenge and attacks me in the mine again, but he does even worse than when he was on the defending side. But I will show you this clip of the only guy that beat me, and he has a 125k army. Most of it is tier 8, and I am using a 35,000 army in this setup. So it looks like this guy put a little more thought in his army setup as well, because you can see he has some troop types that actually have 1, and that is a pretty smart strategy to do stalling if that's how your army works. So I end up killing 87,000 of his troops, which is clearly not enough. But because I'm a War and Order player, I must make an excuse for this, and I am going to say that my Lord skills are currently on development, and if they were in war, I would have totally crushed this guy. So yeah, healing is boring, but it is part of the game, and as you can see, I'm back to full strength, back to killing the highest level monsters there are. So yeah, it will be a fun challenge for my viewers to see how low you can go in the deep load with the amount of troops you're sending and still win. Here of course is the proof that I am on development mode right now. I hope you all enjoyed this video and have a great weekend. Take care.